told Leah to videotape that popo arresting that guy. She lost her courage halfway through it. I wanted to show you these rough streets here in Amarillo, Texas. We're out being all touristy this morning. We are being touristy too. Look at that. That is very cool. And then there's a cool one across the street. A little jaywalk since the popo's right down there. Listen, that guy he's arresting, his trailer was dragging strings and ropes and the load was unsecure. It's the first time I've seen a cop bust a guy for a crappy trailer job, but boy, they need it. Nothing's worse than running over a board or a bag of cement some guy dropped from the back end of his vehicle. Almost all of these buildings have a little art on them. Murals. They're looking really good. This is a building that says Kismet Salam and Namaste's on the side of it. That's pretty cool. Got a little henna on the wall. And then the gangs come in. I don't know. What does this say? BRTS. I thought we saw that initial somewhere. Something ranch. Oh, look how pretty this one is.
Yeah, I took a picture of that.
Oh, wow. It's got a little Buddha in it. Up at the top, you see they have gold. A whole bunch of gold henna on the thing. There's stuff in this one that you can't even notice.
Yeah, it's really
So
cool.
Saba wears a pretty good spray paint artist, I'll tell you. That is amazing. I mean, the difference between not professional and professional is clearly right here. I like this terracotta roof. I'm doing Spanish Mission. I don't know. This one's got a plaque on it, this building. Let's pick this up here. National Register by the United States government. Leah's taking us down the dangerous alleyways. This must be where they practice.
Kind of reminds me of Taylor. You know, in Taylor they have those walls that are painted.
Yeah. Two different kinds. They've got the professional mural and then they got the amateur sneak it in. We catch them both here. Leah walked me all the way down a full block to do this. Get this one. She says these are cool. Let's rotate. A crack house with the obvious tag on it.
No, it looks like the house from Up. It's like it's completely sealed
There,
off
okay.
from everything.
Her idea of art is pretty street. She's people of the street. She's a street artist. Okay, here's what. Ain't no bitch I need. All right.
Okay.
Well, there's a guy processing relationship advice. All right. Well, there we go. GG. All I know is that Mother Mary is really into lowrider classic cars.
And you don't mess around with the
I have seen Mother Mary praying over lowrider classic cars a lot. Just saying. It's an interesting collection of religious iconery.
I think it's in remembrance.
A remembrance? I can't read that. Huh. Okay, maybe. I know this says Texas above it, and then GG. Very cool. All right, well, more street art here in Amarillo, Texas. Leah says the outside signage is no indication of what the inside tattoo parlor's like. I don't know about that.
Hey, don't judge people. Seriously, it just...
Walk-ins welcome.
You have to go in and see.
Tattoos piercings. Oh, I thought that was Spanish, everybody. I was trying to pronounce the word piercings in Spanish.
Well, that's pretty.
It is. I'm gonna have to back up so people could appreciate this side.
I wonder if somebody lives.
I don't know. Wow, I like this side. Is that a Michael Munsell? It is. This is not the first time I've seen the word Tecoska here in Amarillo. I do not know what it means, but I'm going to guess it's a trail ride, right? They've got some guys over here that we should probably know about. Nina Wire, Jordan Long, and Aaron Taylor III. Perhaps this was a suburb of Amarillo or something. Maybe Amarillo was called this city before it became Amarillo. Tuscaloosa. Wow. All right, well, Leah looked it up. Old Tecosa, back in the days, was the county seat of the 10 counties in the Panhandle. Must have had its own capital.
They all merged to one.
They all merged. It rivaled to Dodge City, it said.
Yep.
And this part of Amarillo used to be called Old Tecosa, and now Tecosa is just a graveyard. We're going to walk over and get those too as well. Leah likes scary stuff. I do not. I don't care for it at all. Look, she's looking for hours as if I'd bring her here. Not a chance in the world that would happen. No, not even a little. But since we're doing artwork and we're walking the city street, it's worth picking up all of this scary stuff. Nightmares are real. Hey, I read some graffiti. That's the first time in my life I've been able to read this graffiti. Look at this, people. Can you read that? I cannot, but it's something's name. Probably these things. Youngda P and Parish Sterner and something money. All right, but this I like. This one I like. It tells you where we are. Route 66 starts there in Chicago, runs through Springfield, St. Louis, Oklahoma, right through us in Amarillo. You're looking at it. Historic. Right there, Route 66. Boom. Now it's a big superhighway. Leah and I slept next to it last night in a Conestoga wagon, and it was noisy. It never stopped. All the traffic between and the new road. Do you know what road that is? Well, we don't remember. 10, who knows? 27.
North.
Leah says 27 north. Probably goes from the East Coast to the West Coast.
I was more worried about the voices outside our door.
Oh, drunkards.
Oh my God.
And we were at an RV park, and the poor lost alcoholics couldn't find their way to their home, standing outside the Conestoga wagon lost. I was going to get out my pistol. I figured it was some ne'er-do-well, you know, robbers.
Did you get that one?
Well, I did. I got everything.
No, that one.
Oh, I missed that one. Okay, hold on. There's another really fine mural with the train, which Lee and we got to go to a train yard last night that was filling tanker cars. It was lit up. Something I've never seen. It was really, truly manufacturingly spectacular. The engines were lined up in a nice, it was just amazing. All right, Route 66 right here. We're going to visit some of these when they open up, antique stores here. Maybe we'll find some genuine Route 66 legacy stuff. I doubt it. Be all repop at this point.
Haunted, too. That's what I'm looking for, haunted.
Now Leah saw one haunted house. She wants haunted stuff. And, of course, it mentioned the ghost town.
Yes.
Old Tecosa is now a ghost town.
I bet you how many of y'all were really into ghosts and stuff.
Everybody, you know, my ghost town videos do
say.
some of the best. Oh. I can't even be mad at her when she pips my own side. Anyway, my ghost town videos do the best on YouTube, even better than my construction videos. So there's an idea for somebody. All right, the next block down we are. So got some street art there, and then some professional murals. Scooby-Dooing gang. Murals are the best. This here is called Costume Castle for Theatrical Makeup. Filling Station on Route 66 at Dynaco. That's a cool little art. Oh, there's horses over there. We got to get both of those. I'll walk them. Leah thinks the chain link makes the picture even cooler. Like, it's so gritty. I don't know. You think this just opens up? Yeah, I guess so.
At 11.
The chain link is to keep people from walking off with alcohol. That would make sense.
No, I think
A little Berg. Filling station. All right. Very few cities have this much good mural work. We've been to a few places that have had a little bit of work. I can't think of any. Was St. Louis like this? Somebody had a lot of work that we went to. Brenham. Leah says Brenham, Texas.
And then Taylor has a lot of work.
Taylor. The wind is so strong here that I can hear it whistling through any power line. Like, whoo. So apologies for this if it's real noisy. Surprisingly, a building wall that's just a building wall. No art at all on it. That's the first time. Sorry, we're open.
So the other artwork was Job 19:25. It signifies God as pure. Well, no, you know this. Only hope amidst suffering. Job moves out of begging for mercy to be delivered by God. So that's actually about Job and the horses.
The horses is
Yes.
a spiritual thing.
Yes.
Oh, wow. All right, well, this is the first building to go into 6th Street in Amarillo. It's a castle. But Star Wars guys here were too fun. So, I'm digging that. Oh, this is the Nat Gallery. Wow. This is the first time we didn't get out. The neighborhood is getting rougher, but there's no parking right here. So, but that's really cool. A whole mural of a cat looking right there. Huh. Well, my theory is this was the first mural done here. It's falling apart, but getting there. Bikers towing guys on roller skates. Probably something that used to happen. At stoplights, I bet you the roller skate people would grab on and haul along. That would annoy me if I was a trucker for sure. Man, this Smoky Joe's was happening last night. It was packed. Had a good Tejano band playing. I'm gonna go ahead and get that. So true about music. Lone Star. I like Lone Star. There were two places down here with live music that were really happening, and Leah and I almost stopped, but we're tired from the traveling and stuff, so we stayed in. It was embarrassing. She said to me, a few years ago we would have been out to those things.
This is a rock and curiosity.
Leah found another scary one. Let me rotate. Looky that. What do you mean that's not scary? That's very scary. That's La Lorena. That's who that is.
Her name is Aunt E.
No, that's La Lorena. And what's the other one we learned about?
Listen, that's Aunt E.
That's how she lures in tourists and then cries while she drowns you. I know the story. Other one we ran into. No, we ran into another one that was, man, even the sign artwork's really good. All right, that's the last little bit of artwork we got to capture, and then we'll have all the graffiti and all the murals in Texas. And we're just waiting for the stores to open up is what we're doing.
Honey, wait, look at the horses.
How you know when you're in Texas. Howdy, y'all. Wonderful good.
That looks like it's so much fun. You should get Blaze to ride.
I could get Blaze to ride. That is so true. That's nice to be in a major downtown and seeing riders of horses. That's Texas for you. Here's one that's a work in progress. It's So I don't know what these things are. Do you know what they are? They're like Batman or something, and then people are probably buying the mural space. But it's a work. I could see he's working on that one right now.
Or it's just his piece. Everyone needs something like the artist. The white or invisible. They need
Interpretive art. This one says Sue and Chris. I'm pretty sure you're buying. You can buy one of these and they'll paint it for you. Well, there we go. We got a Morisco's El Big Boy. It's an El Big Boy, love.
Have a funky little record
Oh,
store.
look at the shark. Don't trip over the chain. This is like an art Linkletter movie.
It was a movie. Jack Black was in it?
Absolutely. Only there should be even cooler vehicles going by. If we would have been here when the horses went by, that would have been a real moment. Anyway, there's a record store right there we're going to go into. High Fidelity.
These people, every single one of them.
But I want to get the shark inside the El Big
It would
Boy.
have been cool to stay.
Oh, I get it's Morisco's isn't a name. It means sea in Spanish, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Ocean. And I'm probably mispronouncing it. Oh, very scary. Game room. Oh, they totally nailed this one. I'm going to step back since there's a noisy truck. But oh my God. Totally cool. And there's our alley cats. We're going into there for antiques. They got the tick. Man, there are all kinds of stuff there. This is really cool. Game room. You wouldn't think there would even be places like this, and whatnot. We got to go in and at least look. Game Quest? It's Jesus, I don't get it.
Yeah.
Should I get it?
They're just trying to make it. Reference.
Guardian of the Galaxy.
Tony Bravo.
Oh, yeah. I kind of miss seeing posts with a million bands come and gone on them. That's pretty fun. Oh, look, it's got the Route 66 sign up there. I'm sure it's blown out from the sun.
Yeah, because HOAs don't let you do that.
All right, well, we made it. We're to the antique store. All right, so made a full circle of all the murals on 6th Street in Amarillo, Texas. There's lots of stores. It's now 10 a.m. officially opening, so now we're going back to our regularly broadcasted shopping thing that we do. Antique goodies, that's what I'm looking for. All right, like, subscribe, bye.